Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try these old El Paso taco bites. I have the chicken and cheese and the beef and cheese. So I'm going to talk about the chicken and cheese first. These are both bought at Meijer. They were $8.49 per box. So that's how much they were when you buy them. So let's talk about the chicken and cheese. Let me turn it down a little bit. It says it's cooked white meat chicken, cheddar cheese, bell peppers, and jalapeno peppers in a crispy crust. Looks pretty decent. They look like little miniature Hot Pockets. This mild spice level for both of these. Let's see, these might be the same calories too. No, they're not. Okay, so for the chicken, it's 260 calories for 5 taco bites, and there's the info for you. And let's see, to microwave you can do the oven if you want to. Again, turn it down, there you go. You can do the oven if you want to. You can do an air fryer if you want to. Of course, we don't do either one of those, we do the microwave. So we're going to place 5 taco bites in a single layer on a microwave safe plate. Microwave on high for 110 to 125. I'll probably do just 120. Let stand for 2 minutes to complete cooking. Be careful, filling is hot, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it really doesn't say much else. So I can do 5. So what I'll probably do, the only difference is the beef one is, back up here. The beef and cheese is 280 calories. I don't know if it's ever going to focus. Focus! There we go. 280 calories for 5, and there's the info for you. And it says basically these are seasoned beef, cheddar cheese, bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, and onions in a crispy crust. So the same thing, except the chicken one didn't say onions, and this one does. So that's interesting. So I'm going to do, like you need 5, I'm going to do 2 chicken ones and 3 of the beef ones. Okay, so they're in a bag. This is what they look like. I have my plate here. So again, I'm going to do 2 of the chicken ones. That's how big they are. Pretty small. So 5 of these is not going to be a lot of them, honestly. So I'm going to put those in the chicken. And the beef. They both have the same cooking directions, so I don't have to worry about that at least. I got 3 of the beef ones. Alright, so I'm going to get this in the microwave. Let's see, let's turn all these this way and the other ones that way. Doesn't matter, I've got 3 and 2, so I should be able to remember it. So anyway, I'm going to get it in the microwave, I'll be back. Alright, so here they are out of the microwave. I did leave them for just 1 minute and 10 seconds instead of 120 like I was going to, because they started leaking and popping, and it's like I didn't want to overcook them because I don't want them to be tough. So this is what they look like inside. You see a little bit of filling. I wouldn't say they're overly filled, that's for sure, but there's probably enough filling in there to get a little taste. Let me see, this one didn't explode or run. Yeah, that's what's inside of them. You see the beef inside there. Cut these, well, I'm gonna cut all these in half just so I can let them cool off. They feel like the shell, you would think they'd feel like a tortilla, but they feel more like an egg roll, that kind of chewy, greasy texture. That's what they feel like. So yeah, I'm gonna let these cool off for just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I didn't give them a ton of time to cool off, but I'm gonna try one of the chicken ones first. And like I said, they're not super filled. I mean, there's stuff in there, but the filling is plenty hot enough. Texture-wise, it's not too bad. I could see if you did this too long in the microwave, they would get really like dried out and hard. The way they are right now, with me stopping it at 110, they're plenty heat hot enough, but I didn't do them so long to where whatever that is, the shell didn't get dried out. So that's good. It still has a little bit of a chewy texture. So texture-wise, they're not bad. It's gonna remind you a lot of like a chicken taco, but the chicken is really finely ground. That's my only really complaint texture-wise, is the chicken is very, very finely ground, almost the point where it's almost sandy. That's how fine it is. But I like the texture of the shell. I was looking to see if it said anything about the shell, but it doesn't. It just says it's in a crispy crust, so it doesn't say what it is. It still reminds me of an egg roll. If you've ever had egg rolls, especially microwaved egg rolls, they have that kind of a little bit of a greasy kind of texture or flavor, but then they have a chewy kind of texture. That's the texture you get. So I ate all the chicken ones. So the texture is fine. The chicken, I wish it was a little bit bigger chunks instead of that really finely ground chicken, but flavor-wise, it's not bad. It has a, you get a little bit of heat in the back of your throat. It's a little bit of burn. Not too awfully bad, but some people may not like it. It may be too much for you, but if you don't mind a little bit of heat, I think you'll be fine. It is saying mild, but there is a little bit of a tinkle, so just keep that in mind. The flavor of them is fine. You get mostly, like I said, the seasonings of the spices, the jalapenos and stuff. You get that mostly then compared to the chicken. I didn't really taste the chicken. I really got the texture of the chicken more than anything. Let's try one of the beef ones. Slightly different flavor. Yeah, you get more of that that beef flavor in this. More like this is literally like a beef taco. It even has the same or similar like taco seasoning flavor. That's what it tastes like. And the hamburger is ground fine, but it's not as fine as the chicken. The chicken was really kind of grainy. This is kind of a little bit chunky. It's still pretty fine, but it's not as fine as like the chicken was. And the texture of the crust is still kind of like that chewy egg roll kind of texture. I don't mind it at all texture wise. I kind of like that chewy texture. This is comparable to like if you like the pizza rolls, if you like to put those in the oven and have those as a snack or a dinner or whatever. If you like pizza rolls, this is like the taco version of pizza rolls. So it has that taco seasoning in there. It's got the beef, it's got the chicken, it's got some cheese in there. It has a similar texture to a pizza roll. So if you like those, try these out if you like tacos. I personally like the beef ones better than the chicken ones, but that's a personal preference. I mean, you might like the chicken ones better. I like that meaty ground beef kind of flavor that the beef ones have that the chicken ones just didn't have. I also like the texture a little bit better because they're ground a little bit chunkier pieces. So I like that better. Now, as far as the flavors of the peppers and stuff, I get more of a seasoned beef, like if you make tacos and put the taco seasoning in there. Might go a little bit of the cheese flavor. I really don't get the bell peppers. I really don't taste the jalapeno peppers, so that usually peppers, you really get that pepper flavor. I really don't get those. And it says it has onions in the beef one. I really don't get the onions either. I'm sure it contributes to the overall flavor, but it's not something that stands out like, ooh, that's jalapenos and onions. It's not like that. It's just an overall seasoning. So it's still pretty good though. So I'm gonna give both of these like a 4 out of 5. I really do like them. It's not something I would eat all the time. This is more like if you want to make it for a bunch of people, put it on a baking sheet, bake them in the oven, all of them at the same time, and then you know, spread them out between a couple of people if you're having a movie night or something like that. If you do want to eat these for lunch, it's perfectly fine. Have them for lunch. I think I would take the bag and open it up and just put a few in like a Ziploc bag and take them into work. And that's how I would do it. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.